Predators are everywhere. They live around us. They are found in the internet. They are found around our neighborhood. So as a caregiver, as an instructor, and as a parent, how do you fortify your teenagers, your young individuals, on how they can be able to report those predators or to be on the alert to recognize predators? The previous video I made, I talked about some red flags that will help our teenagers to identify predators. Have you watched that video? It's on the channel. Go watch it out. I list a number of things that can help you to identify a potential predator. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about how parents can be a proper guide, how educators can be a proper guide, how caregivers can be a proper guide. These teenagers are vulnerable. There are things they don't understand and there are things they don't know. And so it is our duties as caregivers, as instructors, and as parents to keep them on the know. So number one thing is make sure that you have the line of communication open between you and these young individuals, these teenagers. There should be a direct communication line. Let it be open. If they trust you and they know that they can come to you at any time and discuss anything with you, they will be ready to open up. Another thing is be an active listener. A teenager is telling you what is bothering her or what is bothering him, and you are on your phone, you are busy with other things. That's not a way to show that you are attentively listening to them. So you have to listen attentively to them. So try as much as possible to pay rapt attention. Give them the best attention you can. Then when you listen, try not to be judgmental. Sometimes we push these young individuals away from the way we answer and from the way we judge. If they see that we are too judgmental about their activities and we are too judgmental about how they handle their affairs, or too judgmental about how we jump into what they are telling us, they may shut out. They may not want to come to you. So as caregivers, as instructors, and as parents, let's try as much as possible to be less judgmental and be one who pay rapt attention, active listening. Now, try as much as possible to teach your children, teach your young individuals to set boundaries. Tell them that their body is their own, their time is their own, their space is their own. The way they want to use it should be what suits them and what brings ultimate benefit to them. They should not allow anybody to control them. If you don't want to be hugged, tell the other person, I don't want to be hugged. You don't want to be kissed, tell the next person you don't want. Somebody is intruding in your space or taking your time, tell the person this is not a better time for this. If I have the time, I will let you know. Your time, your space, your body is for you. Teach these young individuals to have this esteem, body esteem, high esteem for themselves. Let them try to create boundaries around themselves, their body, their time, and their space. If you teach them how to create these boundaries, they will not easily fall into the hand of predators. They cannot manipulate them. They cannot isolate them. They cannot drag them into this undesirable behavior. And they cannot drag them into keeping things private. So, teach your young ones how to set healthy boundaries for themselves as it concerns their body, their space, and their time. Another thing I want to talk about is model respectful behavior. Respect them. Don't talk down on them. Don't make them look unworthy. Be one they can trust. Be ready to be there for them. Be a support system for them. That way they know that somebody is out there for them and that they are modeling a healthy behavior. So if you give out a healthy behavior as a caregiver, as a parent, and as an instructor, they will know what is healthy behavior and they will want to mimic what you do. Remember, I'm still talking about the role of parents or the role of educators in helping our teenagers to stay away from sexual predators or predators in general. Teach them about healthy relationship. In teaching sex education, we teach what healthy relationship is and we teach what toxic relationship is. So come along when we talk about what comprises of healthy behavior and what comprises of a toxic relationship, and how you can say no to toxic relationship and say yes to healthy relationship. Okay? Now, frequently check in on your words. Frequently check in on your young ones. Ask where they are. Have a regular conversation with them. Have a regular talk with them. Be less judgmental with them. Help them to know that you are out there for them and you are ready for them. Let them know that you are a support system and that you are not going to judge them unnecessarily. That even if they make mistake, it's part of the learning process and they will learn from their own mistakes. All right? Discuss who their friends are online and offline. Ask them who their friends are and ask them about their friends' behavior. The next one I want to talk about is monitor their online activities. Sometimes ago, I put out a post or I put out a video on some apps you can use to monitor what your children does online. These apps can help to monitor who they discuss with, who they chat with, and who they talk with. It can help you to monitor their screen time too and log them off if the time have expired. It can equally log them off from suspicious websites. All right? So, create a support system. You can make sure that you are not the only adult in their life that is their support system. You can get in contact with a counselor they can run to when you are not available. A well-meaning adult they can run to when you are not available. A teacher they can run to when you are not available. A mentor that they can run to when you are not available. Let them know that they have a support system that comprises of well-meaning adults that have their best interest at heart and that can offer good advice to help them navigate. So, help to build a system for your children. You can get across to a counselor that you think can be helpful for your children. If you have them around the school, or you have them around the environment, or you have them online, you can connect them with your children. Okay? We are out here for you. If you have any concern that you want us to discuss with you, you can send us a DM or send us an email at easymessy@gmail.com. All right. Now let's go further. Um, After talking about multiple trusted adults they can talk with, another thing you can do is try to identify warning sign early. These children lives with you. You know them as a parent or as a caregiver. Watch out for warning sign on mood change, behavioral change, emotional blackmail or mental stress, body language, things you can use to identify that something is wrong somewhere. Find out. Okay, so as a parent, as a caregiver, and as an instructor, let's be very observant. Even if they don't speak out and you observe things that are awkward, you can call their attention and discuss frankly with them without being judgmental and paying rapt attention. So, parents, caregivers, instructors, all of us must come together to help these teenagers. A lot of them are falling into the hand of predators because we are not doing our job. I'm out here doing my job to let you know the warning sign and to let you know what you need to do. It is your part to reach out to me and ask your question. It is your duty to reach out to us to uh, try to put out information that will be helpful to other teenagers. So if you think of any ways that predators have been using to manipulate young ones, tell us below the comment box, and let's be careful, let's be warned, let's be on the know, let's watch out for our young ones. That will help them. Thank you for joining me today. All right, I'll see you in the next.